Hey guys, Corey Nielsen here. One of the things that I hear from people when they start weight training is they say that every time that they weight train in the past, it makes them gain weight. And that usually is when I'm talking to a woman that I'm told that. And I'm going to tell you right now that it's not the weight training that makes you gain weight. Okay? It's not. What ends up happening is that because of the weight training, you end up eating more calories throughout the day. So what happens is you start weight training, you start lifting, and it makes you more hungry because you're burning more calories, and it actually boosts your metabolism. Due to that, you start eating more food, probably not even realizing it, and then you gain weight. It's not the weight training that makes you gain weight, it's the surplus of calories that you start eating that makes you gain the weight. So be conscious of what you're doing when you start weight training, because that's not the reason you're gaining weight. One of the other things that I hear from people is that when I start weight training, I'm not losing weight because I'm building muscle and I'm losing fat. And I'm here to tell you you're wrong. That's not why. The reason why is you're still eating too many calories. You're still eating too much food, so that's why you're not losing weight. Here's the thing, okay? The way that the human body works is that to gain muscle, you need a surplus of energy or a surplus of calories. To lose fat, you need a deficit of energy or a deficit of calories. Okay, so when you build muscle, you give yourself that surplus of energy, and then your body will take that extra energy and it'll turn it into muscle as long as your weight training program is good in doing what it should. To lose fat, you need that deficit of calories and energy so that your body needs to pull from its storage, being fat and or muscle, and break that tissue down to use for fuel. So there is specific cases where you can build muscle and lose fat. And I'll tell you what those are. The main one's going to be when someone hasn't weight trained for a long time, or they are currently weight training or starting out a weight training program. What happens is you basically shock the body, and through that initial shock, you can build muscle and lose fat at the same time for a very short period of time. And when I'm saying short, I'm talking maybe 6 months. After that period, your body kind of catches up to what you're doing, and you're no longer going to be able to build fat and lose muscle at the same time. So don't get confused. If you are wanting to lose weight in your weight training, it's not the weight training that's making you either maintain your weight or gain weight. It's your nutrition. Okay, it's what you're eating. So don't get it confused. Do not get it confused. The only other way that you can build muscle and lose fat is through some anabolic steroids of some sort. So you have that initial period where you create that shock on the body where you can, or some sort of anabolic steroids that are going to make it possible for you to build muscle and lose fat. Because remember, those two are polar opposites. They're not even the same goal. The way your body works, they're completely different goals. You have to do something different to obtain them. So I hope that this has been educational, and this has been Corey Nielsen Fitness.